everybody? I'm here today to show you and tell you specifically, fully, and completely, without being more of a mouthful than I already spoke about, how to use the GE Universal Remote. This will be a full tutorial for beginners. So once again, just to clarify, because I did a nice, really long intro for no reason at all, this video will be showing you and telling you specifically, completely, and fully, and absolutely, without further ado, how to use the GE Universal Remote that you see right here. And this will be a full tutorial for beginners once again. So just to clarify last time, I promise, how to use the GE Universal Remote, a full tutorial for absolute beginners. Let's get into this video. I know that I did a long intro, but I like to have my titles crisp and clean, and that one had a little too much information in it. So I tried to keep it crisp and clean for the last attempt there. So let's get into this. I know, yeah, you're thinking like, how to use a remote control? Yeah, you point it and you press the button, but there's a bit more to it than that when it comes to a universal remote like this. Okay, so first and foremost, the battery compartment, you just slide this out and you put your batteries in. This takes two AAA batteries right there, and you close it like that. Very lightweight, very easy, even with the batteries. Super duper lightweight and comfortable to hold. Okay, now when you want to use it, okay, you can press the power button up here to turn the device that you're choosing on or off. Now, essentially, you want to select the device and then select what you want to do with the device. So if I wanted to control the TV, I would press TV power. Okay, let's try that again because I almost lost the remote. I would press TV power. Okay, so by pressing TV, you're telling the remote that you want to choose the TV to do something with, and then power over there, you're telling the remote, turn the TV on. Very simple. Okay, if you wanted to change channels and stuff like that, you would push TV channel up or channel down, or if it was on a DVR box, you would then push DVR channel up or channel down. If it was on a sound bar, you would push maybe auxiliary for your sound bar, volume up or volume down. Very simple. Okay, so you press the button that you want with the device that you want to control, and then what you want to do with that device. Okay, moving forward, to set it up with specific devices, I did a whole separate video on setting it up with the codes and auto searching for codes. So look at those videos because that's going to be more specific. But essentially, there's a setup button right here. You're going to press and hold the setup button down. Okay, and release it. That light's going to stay on. You're going to press the device that you want to program. Let's say you wanted to program your DVR, you'd press DVR, and then you're either going to enter the code or use the function to automatically search for the code. Entering the code is a bit faster, but you need the code for it. So it's up to you whether or not you have the code, but there's a few more steps, but that's the gist of it. This setup button will allow you to set up different devices. Now I can set up one device. I can push setup and I can set up the TV, let's say. And then later on, I can set up a different device. I can hold setup and I can set up the DVR, let's say. And then I can hold setup later on and I can set up the Blu-ray or DVD player. You can do this with up to 6 different devices, which is what makes the remote really cool. Okay. In addition to sort of using it to turn the devices on and off, control the devices, and sort of set up the devices, which I've gone over so far, you have your volume and your channel controls over here, along with the mute button and your favorite channels. So here's the mute button, here's your favorite channels, and this is the previous channel. So anything related to going up or down or favorite channels or, you know, volume control, channel control or volume control is all here when you're scrolling. Okay, you have your number pad here to type in specific channels, very simple and straightforward, and you have your streaming / playback buttons over here. You got your play, you got your pause, you got your stop, your record, your rewind, and fast forward. I'm reverse over here. I do apologize if I mess any of those up, but you have your playback controls over there. Okay, and lastly, the A, B, C, and D buttons over here work for pretty much DVRs are going to use those, okay, like cable boxes. So essentially, I've shown you how to power on the remote with the batteries. I've shown you how to use it to control different devices by pressing the device and then whatever you want to do with the device. I've shown you and told you the basics of setting up one device, multiple devices. I've shown you how these buttons down here operate. That's it. Make sure you're pointing the remote at the proper device. The number of times that people think it's not working, but they're pointing the remote at the TV, but they want to control the soundbar on the other side of the room, you know, it's totally understandable. Or like they're pointing the remote at the TV, but soundbar is selected on the remote. Make sure that like you're pointing it at the device that you want to control, and you selected the device that you want to control on here on the selection options. And yeah, that's it. You should be good to go. Make sure you got fresh batteries in there. When the batteries start to die out, just replace them early enough so that, you know, the remote will slow down you'll start noticing the remote's going to slow down a bit and be a little bit laggy. That's when you know it's time to replace the batteries. But that's it. That is how to use the GE Universal Remote, a full tutorial for beginners. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a nice, big, awesome thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos. Sorry, let's let some light into this when I do this because of my beautifully handsome face. We're going to try that outro again. If you like this video tutorial / explanation / demonstration, please be sure to give it a nice, awesomely big, healthy thumb. We're going to try this again. I can't believe this. I'm messing this up so many times. We'll keep it simple. If you like the video, please be sure to give it a nice, big, awesome thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.